Welcome to the Planner Suite. I'm Amy, founder and CEO. I lead the vision, strategy, and client experience.
And I'm Whitney, a lead planner on our team. I work directly with our couples and oversee logistics and execution.
Together, we've planned and produced hundreds of events, and we see the industry from both sides, the vision and the execution.
This show is all about clarity, better planning, smarter systems, and confident decisions without the chaos.
So we don't just talk about what looks good here and on social media, we talk about what really actually works.
So whether you're planning a wedding or you're building a planning business, you are in the right place. So meet us right back here in the Planner Suite. Welcome back to another episode of the Planner Suite. First of all, we would be super remiss if we did not say Happy New Year.
Happy New Year.
Y'all, it is 2026, and we are so excited to dive back into 2026 weddings, planning, and all of the great things that are going to happen for Planner Suite this year. But we have to dive into what's going to be trending and what's out this year when it comes to weddings for 2026. We pulled a list from The Knot, shout out to The Knot, of all the things that we'll be seeing this year for weddings and all of the things that have to go. Are you ready to dive into this list?
I guess so. I mean, even if I wasn't ready, 2026 is here. The wedding season is here. So let's get into it.
So we're going to be alternating between ins and outs. And I always like to emphasize that this is not our list. So don't come for us. This is coming from The Knot.
Yeah, this is the data. This is the facts. Like, they collected the data. They put it out there. So don't get mad at us.
This is research.
If you feel like there's something up here that you feel shouldn't be.
Right. If you're doing this at your wedding, it's out. So let's go ahead and start with the in.
And a lot of people do outs.
Yeah,
still.
it's okay.
Yeah, it's okay.
It's okay.
Weddings are supposed to be unique.
So one of the ends for 2026 is dinner style reception. So thinking about when you go to a fancy restaurant, maybe you have estate style tables, which are long tables where everyone's sitting across from each other. You have very moody vibes with candlelight, dark lighting. And the food is also a little different. You may have things like oysters, things that are different from your typical just salmon and chicken.
Yeah. Yeah, I think that I like this in as maybe a bride, but I don't like it as a planner.
Why?
I don't like it as a planner because that means there's an element of decor that's going away. Like you
the florals.
Yeah, like you can't, and even candles. Okay, so when we talk about this dinner style moodiness, it's like, I think the lamps, right now how they're bringing those little lamps that go on tables and things. Those are things that you see at restaurants. Like you see them at your local restaurant. They have a little lamp on the table.
That you tap at the top.
Yeah. But I think that we're going to see a level of decor, like the florals and extravagantness that goes out the door when you're doing family style and you're serving a whole dish of pasta or, on the table.
Right.
So, yeah.
I think it depends on the couple. It has to fit your vibe. Like some couples, it just kind of fits.
Yeah.
I would like to see it, though. I would like to see how it works with couples, especially with their dress and all the things.
I think that if you're going to do that, I think you should still have a sweetheart table, though.
Oh, for sure.
Let everyone else sit at long tables, but then you guys still have your own.
A color that I see as trending is that olive green. I would like to see it with a lot of olive green. Like the draping and dinner style vibes with hints of green. And I would like to see it.
Okay. We'll see.
All right. And out for 2026 is beige weddings. And The Knot kind of classified this as the black and white weddings, the neutral weddings, the weddings without color.
So I do think it's out because I feel like we're seeing way too many weddings that are just all white weddings. But I think there's a reason why we're seeing weddings that are all white weddings. But then I don't really think it's out because you remember how like a couple years ago when people were doing weddings with color, they're like, it's not timeless.
Yeah.
When you look at it in 20 years, it's not gonna translate the same.
Yeah.
But also, I will say this, the reason why so many people are doing white weddings or white floral weddings is because essentially it's cheaper. A white silk floral is cheaper, one, but two, you can mix it with real florals. Where if you get like a purple rose, it's hard to match a purple silk rose with a real purple rose. So,
and it's funny that you say that because I think that people associate white with luxury. I think when people see white, they see it as timeless, classic, and like very luxury because it is, like you said, something that translates over time.
Yeah.
But just like you said, it is cheaper because it's easier to source, easier to find, easier to mix in with.
Yeah.
So I think that's a common misconception.
Yeah. I think that, we always talk about luxury. We use that very
It's
loosely.
overused.
And what is luxury now in the wedding industry is... I mean, I think that's a whole nother conversation for another
that's
day.
another episode.
Yeah.
But it's funny that we talked about how beige weddings are out because they're also saying that Paloma weddings are in. Paloma and bright weddings. And so that's like the orange, the pinks, the yellows, which I have been seeing a lot of that on TikTok. And I will say I kind of like it. But I like bright colors anyway.
I like it too.
Yeah.
My traditional was bright. You guys know I had 2 weddings. So my white wedding, as we call it, was white. But I like it too. I like it when it's done well.
Yeah.
I think that if you're going to choose color, just make sure it's classy.
It matches.
And it matches.
Don't choose too outrageous colors and try to mix them. Sometimes I see people get a little too wild with colors. Maybe you like 2 colors and you just mix them together and it's like...
It's not supposed to, when you're choosing colors for your wedding, it's not like, ooh, my favorite color is pink and my husband's favorite color is navy blue. Yeah. And we're going to pick those colors. It's not supposed to be like that. It's not.
You got to build out a palette.
Yeah.
You have to build out a palette.
Absolutely.
Another end that is for 2026 is weddings on 1-year anniversaries. Rather than doing your ceremony when you initially get married, maybe you go to the courthouse, get married, and then on your 1-year anniversary, you have the big celebration.
Love it.
Me too.
Because y'all be getting divorced. I hate to say it, but like, seriously, I think that it's a good year. It's a good trial.
Yeah.
And then if it's not going to work, you didn't invest all this money in a wedding. Because that is very serious.
Y'all be getting divorced.
No. TikTok is real. Like, you see people that are like, yeah, I got married 3 months ago and we're getting divorced.
Yeah.
And I think that it's a great trial run. You can see what's going on. You're going to be less mad that you didn't spend $100,000 on your wedding and you got divorced right after. Because you guys know 1 in 10 couples get divorced within the first 12 months.
That's a wild number.
That they're together.
Like if you think about, 10 couples, one of them is going to get divorced within a year.
Go on a group trip. One of them ain't gonna make it.
One of y'all need to stay home and work on your marriage.
But yeah, it gives you...
That was a little mean.
It was just letting you guys know that it happens.
Yeah.
And not everyone's meant for everyone. The process is different for everyone. And that's key. Everyone's process is different. Right. So if you guys feel like, hey, I really want to be with this person, and, you start the wedding plan and it gets stressful, take the first year. Yeah. Because that is data, that is a statistic. 1 in 10 couples are getting divorced within the first 12 months.
And wedding planning is also so strainful on engagements. Like we see it when we meet with couples, like they're arguing over funds, they're arguing over decisions. So it allows you to get married without that stress and then add it on later, so you can work through being engaged and being happy and then getting married. So,
and then also I think in the first year, you could really figure out what you want to spend your money on.
Yes. Yeah.
Like
because priorities change.
Yeah, priorities change. Like you're a couple, you're dating, you're probably going on trips and things. Finances are separate. But then once you get married, it's like, okay, do I want to have a baby? Do I want a house? Like,
do I want to be a housewife and quit my job?
Yeah, where do you want to live?
Have a wedding.
Yeah, exactly. But then also a lot of people also say that like, I just want to go ahead and have my wedding so that I can have a family.
Yeah.
And I can, we could start having a family and all the different things. Right. So it's what works for you.
Yeah, that is very true.
Yeah.
All right. Another out for 2026 is cake cutting moments, which I'm in alignment with that. I think I'm in alignment with that.
I agree. I don't think we need to be doing that. I think that wedding itineraries are becoming very saturated with all of these things. You're seeing it on social media. I have to do this. I have to do an exit.
Right.
People just want to eat their dry salmon and drink the drinks and be on the dance floor.
Dance.
And dance. Yeah.
A lot of times we're interrupting the dancing to say, all right, everybody look at the couple as they cut their cake. And it's like, I want a cha-cha slide.
And honestly, I think I'm an introvert. Do you think I'm an introvert? I think I'm an introvert. I hated people staring at me at my wedding.
Yeah, because you're up on a pedestal with this cake. and you're cutting cake and you're feeding me.
And
I don't
then-
even like to eat in front of people.
And then on top of that, you're putting it in my face.
Yeah.
Then you're trying to mess up my makeup. And if you have a significant other that you know is playful like that, get your makeup all day. Don't try and cut corners.
Yeah.
Keep the stylist all day, because when your makeup is messed up after that,
Everything's a mess.
yeah.
Photos, videos, Instagram videos people are getting of you.
And then another thing too is that cake cutting is towards the end of your reception, and we are like expanding photography packages, adding hours just to capture sparklers on the way out or you cutting the cake.
Right.
So yeah, I think those moments are out.
You know, another thing, I want people to spend more time on makeup and more money to have them stay there. If you sweat, I'm a sweater. So like, I'm going to need a makeup artist there all day because
Yeah.
I'm, you know,
Yeah.
just pay for a makeup artist to just stay on site and
Yeah.
touch you up. 'Cause
I think on your wedding day,
pictures-
it's important.
Yeah.
It's important.
Okay, we're going to jump back into the ends for 2026, private vows. So
Right.
rather than standing in front of everyone at ceremony and doing your personal vows, you do it privately with the videographer and photographer, and you're not in front of everyone.
Love it.
Me too.
Because I didn't do my vows. I called it off like an hour before.
Really?
And my husband had already written all his vows out. And I got scared. I had wrote some stuff out like in a
Right.
note like some weeks before.
Yeah.
You know, they didn't have ChatGPT yet then like they do now. But I would have put my real words and thoughts into chat.
Enhance this.
And enhance this.
Y'all,
for me to
please
say.
use chat as an enhancer. Don't have it write
No,
the whole thing.
people are definitely writing. You guys are writing your vows on ChatGPT. I know it. And your speeches, your
It's
toast.
like, tell me how to say I love my future husband 50 different ways. Like,
And people do I've seen some great vows.
you think the people doing it or chat?
No, the ones I've seen are like before ChatGPT was a thing.
Okay.
Like they got down like pen work, bars.
So maybe we need to bring back original vows in 2026. Don't use chat. Because for me, I would want my husband to talk about like memories we have, all the things that we enjoy doing, how much you love me. You know, I want my man to tell me how much he loves me over and over and over again. Like, chat can't do that for you. It needs to come from your brain, your heart. That's what I want in my vows.
I haven't used chat, so I don't know what chat can do. But I'm just saying.
You don't use chat at all?
I use chat, but not for my vows.
Oh, okay. Yeah, I don't want chat to write vows for my husband. So if you considering that, don't even look my way.
I know they doing it.
If you thinking about doing that, don't look my way. All right, another in for 2026 is long stem bouquets. So like calla lilies. I'm seeing a lot of that. They're leaving them
Yeah.
long. They're wrapping them in ribbon.
Yeah.
And I think it's very classic. We talk a lot about timeless weddings. I think that is a very timeless, classic
Yeah.
look for bouquets.
I think this isn't on the list, but you know how they have those circular purse?
Yes.
Like people are using purse bouquets now. I think that's kind of interesting.
I do like that. People are getting creative.
Yeah, they are.
They're doing the hoop.
Yeah.
Yeah.
The hoop. I like when the bride holds the hoop. I don't like when the bridesmaids hold the hoop. I'm like, what you have?
I don't like the way they hold it. Because why are you doing it?
Well, because no one knows
You
how to
knew
do
exactly
it.
what I was going
I'll
to
be
do.
like that.
I don't like it.
I feel like it's just a lot.
Yeah.
Just walk down. And then if you're the maid of honor, you have to hold two hoops
So then you like,
at the altar. And then you have the vows. And then you have the
Yeah.
rings. It's too much.
It's too
All
much.
that, just give her a clutch. Give her a crossbody.
but you know, I have been seeing that too, where they have a bag and they put the flowers in it. I've seen that on TikTok.
Yeah. It's just a lot.
You don't like it?
It has to grow on me. Just keep it simple. Give them a bouquet.
Amy said, make that a out of 2026, those purses. I kind of like it. But also, I like calla lilies. Like, that's a beautiful
calla
flower
lilies are
to me.
nice.
Next out is overly polished looks. So it's like bringing in some creativity to your wedding.
Like, what do you mean? Like all these productions with like all the pipe and drape, the flowers.
Well, they mentioned more of like your look. So like the standard black and white tuxedo, like adding some color to it.
I like that.
You said you do like it?
I do. I really like, I feel like let's make weddings again.
Yeah.
Like,
let's
yeah,
make
let's-
weddings fun again.
Yeah, like have your man be in a black tux and you be in a white dress. And
You're saying keep it black and white.
I do. I like that. I just have weddings be weddings. You wait your whole life since you're a baby to wear this white dress. And now girls say that I want to wear black.
Wear white. I do not like a colored wedding dress.
I'm just saying.
No offense. That's just me. I do not like a colored wedding dress.
I'm okay with it. But I just saying my preference is let's make weddings again.
Now, I don't mind a colored tux.
I've seen green. I've seen green. I've seen it be very nice. Yeah.
I don't mind a tan.
I will say this. I have to say something.
The way we were both like.
So, I say a pink. I've seen a pink.
Oh, yeah.
A pink tux on a guy, pink suit on the guy. And the reason why I said that is because I'm actually not friends with that person anymore. And her husband wore it, but it was pink.
She about to DM you like, girl, don't talk about my wedding. We ain't friends no more.
It was, his suit trended.
Yeah.
So, I mean.
You know that wedding
it's an honor.
Like?
It's an honor.
What was his? The wedding I like of the Celtics player. He had on a pink suit. I always forget his name. That's Celtics
basketball.
Player. Yeah.
Oh, I don't know whose wedding that was.
Yes, you do, because I sent it to you. I talk about it every single season. They got married at Martha's Vineyard. See, now I gotta look it up.
What's his name?
I don't know.
I'm like, girl, please, something.
Give me a second. I'm gonna look it up. But y'all know I talk about this wedding every single season.
But what I am excited for in 2026, just going off because you brought up like famous people, is how we have a Taylor Swift's wedding coming.
Yes.
Jordan Woods. Like, I'm so excited she got engaged. Like, all of these celebrities are getting engaged, and I'm really excited to see what they bring, what newness they bring into the industry.
Yeah.
Actually, can I say this? If you're not a fashion guy,
stick to the basics.
Not even stick to the basics. It's okay to be a man and get a stylist for your wedding.
Yes.
For your wedding. Like, let's leave Men's Warehouse in 2025. This year, I had a groom. We had a groom. You remember? We were like, what is wrong with his suit? Men's Warehouse.
Oh, the sleeves.
Men's Warehouse.
Yeah.
I don't even want to curse. But they messed it up.
Yeah.
So, like, men, like, book the stylist. Book, even if you have some enhancements, like, get male grooming.
Yeah.
Like, do all of it for your wedding.
And the accessories. Like, you know, add some things. It's your day too.
They're doing the chains. They're doing the lapel pins, all of that stuff. The custom stuff. I really like how guys are getting custom tuxes and the vest have the pictures.
Yeah.
I think that's on the way out the door.
I was going to say,
I'm tired of seeing all y'all pictures. And then, not all the pictures.
It's just been done too much.
Yes. Yeah. It's not
original anymore.
Yeah.
I agree. But men, definitely, add something.
Yeah.
Yeah. All right. Our next in, we can actually combine an in and out. So the out is traditional style seating and the in is serpentine seating.
So I'm cool with what they're saying. I do think one's in, one's out. I do think that people are going to be upcharging you for serpentine seating.
Oh, yeah, because it's difficult to do.
Do you know how long it takes? First of all, traditional seating, wedding vendors, you can attest to this, setting up those chairs to be spaced exactly the way they need to be spaced and straight is a task. It's a hobby.
We be standing at the end of the aisle like, is this straight?
Yeah. So I just want you to know, if you want a serpentine aisle or a runway aisle or a semicircle, I mean, it might be an upcharge.
Yeah. But I like it.
Yeah.
But it has to have the correct space. Because we've worked weddings where they've tried different things. Like, I worked a wedding with the runway style and it was just too tight.
Yeah.
You need space for your guests to walk. You need sitting room. Nobody wants to be tight at a wedding. Yeah. You want space. So just make sure it works with your space. But I do like the idea of switching up the seating for sure.
Okay.
All right. Our next in, this is one of our favorites at AC events, draping.
Oh, yeah. I love draping.
Yeah.
I think everyone should add draping to their event.
Amy said everyone.
Everyone's doing draping so differently. The drape is up, it's falling, it's zigzag, it's crooked.
It's colorful.
It is colorful.
Yeah.
It brings some drama to a space, and you can have a wedding in a space. You can have a wedding in a warehouse.
Yeah. And transform the look.
Yeah.
Yep. Those hotel weddings.
Ballroom weddings. Yeah.
Put draping up to hide those walls. Yeah, I love it.
We're even, they don't say this, but we're switching up the floors.
Yes.
We did a wedding this past year. We brought carpet.
Love
Bride said, I didn't like the carpet. Say less.
We brought
it. We brought in white carpet.
Right.
Now everyone was tripping over it, but
it was a look. It changed the look.
It did. It did.
I like it. All right. The next out is formal sit-down dinners. That kind of goes along with the end of dinner style seating. No, not really, actually.
So I like this.
You like formal sit-downs?
I think keep it in.
I think it depends on the guest count. If you have a huge guest count, they need to be seated.
I think it depends where you are.
Too.
I think a big issue in the wedding industry is that so many people have tapped into it, but there are certain venues that have mastered this very, very well.
Right.
This past year, we worked two weddings in New Jersey and New York.
Oh, yeah.
The service, excellent.
Yeah.
And I brought my husband to work. I always bring my husband to work. I brought him to a wedding, and they literally, every single time a guest got up, pushed in the chair, folded the napkin, refilled the water, and changed the flatware. Full service.
Love that.
But they recommended you break up your itinerary to do dancing in between. So like 1 to 2 courses, dance for a little bit. Then they bring more food.
Love that.
And then you dance and you do more. I think when you're paying per person, what are you paying for if you're not getting a sit-down meal?
So I will say that I went to a wedding where it was more so stations. Now, you had the ability to sit down. It was like stations. I actually enjoyed that because I didn't feel as heavy. It wasn't like super heavy food, and it was smaller portions. It was like skewers, mashed potato bar. They did have like a steak and asparagus plate. Yeah. But it was like I was full, but I was also able to still mix and mingle with people who weren't necessarily at my table for apps. As well as kind of like dance a little bit as well while I ate. So I had it like maximized the fun.
I think when it's done right, when full service is done right, it's great.
Yes.
When it's not done right, then it's a dud. I would say it's out the door if we're considering a buffet.
Oh yeah, for sure.
And people think buffets are cheaper than plated service. That's not true.
I have a very unpopular opinion.
Okay, say it. Tell the people.
I don't like buffets.
Okay.
I don't like my food just sitting out like that.
I don't blame you. Like we have a girl that works on our team, and whenever we go somewhere, if there's like flies around,
oh yeah, no,
she'd be like, my husband would never eat here. If there's one fly that's like fishing around, she'd be like, oh yeah, that fly's been on that food.
Yeah, and that's why I don't like buffets, because it's just out in the open. Even when I was a little girl, like you can ask my mom, I did not like Golden Corral. That was very popular in my hometown. I did not eat there.
I don't like Golden Corral.
Take me to
I went
Wendy's.
Once. I guess who took me? My husband.
Yeah, I prefer a plated dinner.
Yeah, but I think
But I know it's costly, and I know
plated is not. We have to take away that is a facade that your plated dinner is going to be more expensive than the buffet.
Well, I guess it depends on what you have as your plated dinner as well.
Okay.
Right? Yeah. Because what you
if
have,
you're having lobster, of course, if you're having lobster. But honestly, I've seen buffets come up to around the same amount.
Oh, yeah.
Because really, ideally, you need to have more.
Yeah.
You won't have less. When you're doing plated, your caterer is asking for the numbers 14 days before so they can buy this amount of chicken, shrimp, salmon, or steak, right? But a buffet, they don't know. They have to be prepared for
how many times you come through the line.
Yeah, but honestly, they shut down that line quick. If you big bag, don't think you're going to keep going back. This is not like a unlimited buffet.
This is not Golden Corral.
Yeah, they shut down the buffet, obviously.
And the last in, which was very interesting to me, I guess we saved the best for last, was formal guest access destination honeymoons. So that means that you...
No.
Dang, Amy didn't even let me get the idea out.
Doesn't even make sense.
So it's like you invite some of your guests with you to your honeymoon, so then you're not alone with your spouse.
That's a group trip. That's a couple's retreat.
Amy says save that summer.
That's not a honeymoon.
Yeah, agreed. It's kind of... weird to me in a way. Because why don't you want to spend that private time with your spouse that you just got married to? You just had a big celebration, stressful time. You should want that quiet time, that private time.
That's your first investment
Yeah.
in your marriage.
Yeah.
That's when you watch all your videos that your
Yeah.
content creator sent you. You get your sneak peeks from your photographer, your sneak peek video. You open your gifts.
You reflect on how the day went.
If you're Nigerian, Ghanaian, you're counting your trash bags of ones that they threw at you. No.
Yeah.
No. Invest that time into you and your significant other, and then plan a couples trip.
Right. Make it during the winter or the summer.
After the 12 months, after you know that you
after
made
you re-up
it.
your money.
You re-up your money and you made it.
Right. Now, one thing that wasn't on the list that I'm seeing a lot that I actually really like, I would do this for sure, is waiting to do your honeymoon. So you get married and then you wait to do your honeymoon. I think that's good because it gives you time to enjoy your marriage. It gives you time to save again. And it just allows you a breather. Like, weddings take a lot out of you.
They do.
And I feel like if I were to get married and then go straight on a honeymoon, all I would want to do is sleep.
Yeah.
Doing no excursion, no activities, just sleeping.
Yeah, I think that there's this. I like that just because I see couples that like literally next morning car service picks them up and they go straight to the airport. And I'm like, how?
How are you not
I better be in a first class layback seat if I'm flying to another. And when you get there, you're still going to be exhausted.
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, I like the idea of waiting, especially if let's say you want to go to an island, you get married in the fall. That's like prime hurricane season. You're going to go there and it's going to rain constantly. Wait to go during a time where it's better weather and you can really enjoy yourself. I
would love to talk about honeymoon destinations that are out. When you brought that was raining, like everyone used to love to go to the Maldives, and then they found out the Maldives was like super, like it was not what it was meant to be.
Take your rain boots.
Yeah, it would be like pouring rain and thing. The Maldives is out. No one wants to go all the way over there anymore.
Right. And also waiting to do your honeymoon allows you to re-up your money because weddings are expensive and honeymoons are expensive. But I know when you were at Wedding MBA, you met the founder of Honey Fund.
Yeah. So Honey Fund is a really, really interesting tactic that couples can use to not do a traditional wedding registry. So instead of pots and pans and towels, like you can then ask your guests to give you destination gifts. So massages, excursions, flights even. You can hide the amount that your goal that you and your fiance have, and your guests can contribute to it. So it gets you to your honeymoon quicker.
And without money out your pocket.
Absolutely.
So we'll be sure to link Honey Fund in the description. And as always, meet us right back here in the Planner Suite.